Ladies and gentlemen, as I look at the audience from this perspective, I recognize that this is a very humbling experience. I do not accept this tribute on behalf of myself, but I accept this tribute on behalf of each and every one of you. And I want to thank not only you who are here tonight, I want to thank those who have passed away, who are no longer with us. Very special people. They knew what it is to be a member of a congregation. I was the heir to that generation. And those elders transmitted it to their children. I don't know how successful you are in transmitting it to your children. That is the major challenge.
June 6th, 1958. I was invited to come to Hamilton for an audition to serve as the rabbi of the Addis Israel congregation on Cannon Street.
When I came to Hamilton, I really didn't make it. My sermons did not reach the people. And I called my wife, my dear wife, Sylvia, who had an infant at home crying. And I said, Sylvia, don't worry. Hamilton is not our place. And she felt so good and so relaxed. Who knows where Hamilton was? Close to Alaska, who knows where? And then it was at Mincha time that I only had a million and a half of Jews who only spoke Yiddish. And that is where I really shined forth, because they heard an echo of their past. They said in Yiddish, "Das heißt darauf," that is a rabbi. They intuitively felt that they were connected to their past.
I had an interview with Max Hoffman Olav Hashem. And what impressed me most, that he had a vision of building the most beautiful edifice for a holy place of worship. We did not have that type of wealth to build this magnificent congregation. But I went to see a bank manager, and I told him that we'd like to borrow $500,000. And he said to me, why do you want to borrow $500,000? I said, I want to build a synagogue. A synagogue? What type of a synagogue are you going to build? I hesitated because I knew that Orthodoxy was on the wane. So he said to me, excuse me. So I blurted out, Orthodox. He put his head in his hand, and a number of seconds passed, but I thought was like hours. And he said, I will help you. I was born in Timmins. My home was burned down. And in this fire, I lost my father. And my mother was left a widow with 6 little children. There was a general store in Timmins owned by an Orthodox Jew. He called in my mother. And he said, as long as I have this general store, you'll have food for your children and clothes for them to wear. 50 years have passed. And he said to me, now I can help you. October 1961. And we had an extraordinary dedication. That dedication for the synagogue, we had the greatest cantor of that age, Cantor Kosovitsky. We had the president of Yeshiva University present. We had Mr. Alan Bronfman from Montreal. He was honored as the guest speaker because he put in a good word for us at the Royal Bank, so we got a mortgage.
If I have achieved anything in my life, it is because I stood on the shoulders of the Addis Israel congregation.
Filled with Shebach v'Hodah, with thanksgiving and gratitude to Hashem Yisborach for all the chesed, for all the kindness that He has showered upon us. The popular notion is that happiness consists of pleasant, pleasurable sensations. We, the Jewish people, feel that simcha, that joy, that happiness is far more deeper, far more profound. God particularly must be very sensitive to all the praises that he receives, and that he shouldn't take it too seriously. But there's one compliment that I do take very seriously, and that is when one says to me, "Rabbi, you have such a wonderful wife." That I don't take lightly.
Tonight, I join you in paying tribute to my wife, Sylvia. But a rabbi has to look at the face of a human being and see within that soul that goodness, that greatness, that image of God, and somehow release within that person that neshama, that soul, so that person can emerge in the image of God.
When the people saw that Moshe tarried in descending from the mountain, and according to the calculations of the people, he tarried there for 1 day. And in 1 day, the whole world radically changed. I say to you how important 1 day is. You have to capture the opportunity when the opportunity affords itself, and capturing the future. For we who preceded you assisted for your future achievements and successes.
Our heritage is so sacred and so profound and so rich that you have a very special mission to convey it and transmit it to the next generation.